Blessings, 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 everyone. Welcome to Beige and Reds TV. Happy Monday to you all. This is the first week cap, weekly recap for the Premiership for on Beige and Reds TV. This will be the inaugural one, and we got some cooking to do on this show. Welcome to the boys, as always, Beige and Angel, Beige and Pops, El Tucho. Fellas, you guys ready for some fun or what?
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready.
Jeez, you ain't got sound so enthusiastic there, Beige and Angel. Long
Yeah.
day or what? What going on?
Yeah, long day at work.
I know El Tucho there ready to cook some people. So let me get this party started. Get in the chat here. Big up to GTV. G, big up guys. Big up as always. Peoples, make sure you're going to check out G's channel. Put out some wicked content on that channel on players, individual players, some fantastic content, something different and awesome as all. And he's a brother of the channel. So big up as always, G. The man, the myth, the legend, the Jerry James. So Jerry Double J, big up, bro. Once again, another channel to go and check out. Subscribe to his channel as well. Jerry does a fantastic job over there. And another brother to the channel. Sideline Football Show. Big up, brothers. Big up to you as always. Come on, spice it up, buddy. Yeah. We can do some spicing up. Dakota, big up to the chat. Fellas, let's get into the recap show. And there's no other place to start than the Manchester United game against Brighton. Scoreline: Brighton 3, Manchester United 1 at Old Trafford. I love seeing the Mancs in the mud, to be honest. I can't stand that fan base. I can't stand that club. And to see them get folded over like a pancake or crepe, eat whichever one you want, is awesome to see. Fellas, what want to think of this game, man? What a happy. They called him out. Lautaro Martinez is the butcher, right? All they see he is getting butchered up, but he on knives, man. Knives, dull. Madness.
Boy, that was a good game, yeah. Beautiful. I was like poetry, man. I see the butcher get sent back on vacation. I think by Pascal Gross or something.
Yeah, Pascal Gross.
Skinny out, bro. Boom. Yo, that was brutal.
Pascal Gross.
I don't know. United got a lot of issues, man. They have a lot of inner issues, ownership, management, players. The locker room is a mess. You know what I mean? They got players that get in trouble, players that get accused of things, players that cussing out the manager, players that ain't getting a play but ain't want to leave. It's a madness, man. And I hear like the stadium is like very dilapidated, and they're not putting any money into the club, right?
It's leaking apparently, right? It has rats and everything apparently, right?
Yeah, man. There's a lot of things happening there, bro. And
that's a health hazard right there.
Yeah, as bad as people think that we have it with our owners, they got it a little bit worse with theirs, man.
Their owners put their hands in the club pocket and put it back in their pocket. That's the big difference between the two. But it's a madness. You go and pay for a ticket to go to Old Trafford to watch Manchester United play, and if the rain falls, you get raindrops dropping on your head constantly through the whole game. That is diabolical.
It's just sad, man. It's sad to see this club of this stature. You understand? Don't get it twisted, man. United is top 3 in the biggest clubs in the world.
100%.
So for that, it's sad in a way, in terms of football way. But yeah, man, they got a lot of problems, man. A lot of problems, really. On top of that, injuries piling up.
I ain't want to hear about the injuries, El Tucho.
Well, because I'm just saying, I know you hear Wan-Bissaka out now for 3 months.
2 months.
2 months.
When we go through injuries as a club.
Injuries part of the game, though.
Exactly. When we go through injuries as a club, all of them rival fans is be looking at us and says, don't make no excuses about injuries and all of that nonsense. So you know what?
We've been through it.
Exactly.
I know what that's the part of making
All that. That's what you can tell them. All that.
Honestly, the part that makes me sad is just the way the Old Trafford has become. You know what I mean in terms of physically. But other than that, I just like to see them pain, and I'm happy.
Yeah, me too. I like to see them suffer.
You know what it reminds me of? In the States we have restaurants are graded by sanitation standards, right? They need to slap one of those stickers in Old Trafford and stuff and put an F
Health hazard.
A health hazard because it's bad out there.
Or put it some caution tape, say enter your own risk.
Yeah.
It's a madness, bro.
No, but that's crazy, right? You fly from like thousands of miles to go to Old Trafford and you got leaks, you got all that. Yeah, like
it's not even the leaks. The football, bro. The football is diabolical, man. The football is not even good, man. Like for me, Brighton is a solid team. Listen, Brighton is a machine. But for me, for a team that's went to your house, sub 6 players, six players, and still put you on toast like that, come on, man. It was just so easy. These men were passing around the ball like they were the home side, bro. It was just hurt.
It wasn't pressing either, right? You saw Man United. They weren't.
Yeah, nobody's pressing nothing. That's crazy.
Who can press? Bruno, Mr. Splinter himself. He can press. When he don't press. We used to slate Henderson and talk about Henderson with hoofing balls. Nobody don't hoof balls as much as Bruno Fernandes, bro.
Enjoy that. That's all I gotta say. Enjoy it. You know me, and we've been there. Now it's your turn. Handle it. I just love the pain. I just want when we go there, we slap them up just to see.
Oh yeah, 100%. People could clip me up. We go in there and slap them up at Old Trafford this year. It's revenge tour this season, bro.
And their fan base, delusional as hell, man. At the beginning of the season, there's a new team. Then this is Ten Hag's team. Yeah, okay.
I see man had them placing third, fourth.
Yeah,
I never thought United would have been.
They're saying they're gonna come above Arsenal. They're telling Arsenal fans, we finishing above you. Like, what?
Madness, bro. Madness. Pops, you enjoying this too, aren't you? Pops quiet.
Yeah. The less said about them, the better, man. You don't forget the toilets leaking too, but being involved with that part.
We're recapping.
We gotta roast them, man, because them is one talk. It's time for the Bajan Reds to pull out the Bajan side and just roast.
That's the health challenge. The health challenge is the toilets are leaking as well. Not just the roof, the toilets leak.
The toilets revel in their misery.
But forget them. It was more about Brighton than them. That's why it was just quiet.
True. Because Brighton is a machine.
Probably mentioned it at the end. It's Brighton. Big up to Brighton. 6 changes. De Zerbi outmanaged 7 Hag. And that's what it is. Yeah, everybody on that pitch knows what they needed to do. Danny Welbeck came back to town, was dancing at Old Trafford like he had never left.
Imali, he any phone.
Then you get booze when the substitution comes on, Marshall substitutes on for Young Hoyland. You could hear the booze. Fans weren't happy.
But I understand that sub though. That fella coming back from a back injury. I understand that sub.
Yeah, it makes sense. He's a youngster with a back injury, so it makes sense. But the problem is Marshall just isn't it anymore. So you spend money that they've been spending over the years. You got problems. Yeah. You remember that?
Of course, bro.
His ways long may it continue for them, man. Long may it continue, man. I ain't losing any sleep over them.
Bro, I relish in them suffering, bro. That's the truth, honestly. There ain't no quality on that team. Oh, Nana, what's his name? That's what we can say. We can start to sing the Rihanna song for you. Oh, Nana, what's his name? I see KG, the comedian, starts singing that reggae song. Oh, na. That ain't what it is Rihanna remix version, man. Oh, na, what's his name? Because that boy can't stop no shots. Zero. The man can stop. The man, we used to call Pickford T-Rex with his short arms, but this man can't stop the balls coming into the goal.
I know the funny thing is, though, Barnes. You know the funny thing is? You know the funny thing is? When we used to play them, the person I used to worry about the most was the octopus, which was...
Yeah, of course.
Even
De Gea could
Pops,
stop
remember
shots.
Pops? He used to play mad against us, bro. It's only
All the
lately
time.
Yeah.
it hasn't
They-
happened, but yeah.
The here's a shot stopper extreme.
Yep.
He ain't the best with his feet, but he's
That's
one of the
it.
best keepers
Yep.
that
In
you
the
would find.
business.
He used
Yeah.
to get down and get back up and make double saves and stretch. And you said to yourself, that's in. And somehow you got a foot to it,
Off
arm
the
to it.
foot, man.
Arm to it, yeah.
Onana's supposed to be the
Balls
one that starts the attack, and I haven't seen any of that. All of this, he's good with his feet and all. I haven't seen any of that either. And the fans were talking about that. So I mean, long way to continue, man.
Well, man,
And then deal with our part.
Big up to Brighton though, for real. Like honestly, they're
Yeah.
gonna be a serious
Yeah, man.
problem this year.
Quality
It will
to
be.
Brighton.
They are a
serious
problem.
this year. I see
They're
them
a
in the
big
top
problem.
6 for sure. You know what I'm saying? So
And
Well,
Ferguson
he's
didn't even
studying.
play yesterday, really.
Yeah, he ain't ready to play
They
yesterday.
rested him.
No,
Yeah.
because he had an injury.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, he had a knock.
Yeah.
A knock.
He was
He had a
on
little-
international
late,
duty,
though.
I think it was. Yeah. Yeah, so he
Yeah.
had a couple minutes at the end. Just
Here's
fun.
the joke about that Brighton team. The last 2 seasons, season before, they lost their best player in Basuma to Spurs. Last season, no, to this season, they just lost their 2 best players in Caicedo and McAllister. And these men still
Cucurella.
clicking over.
And Cucurella,
Corella too.
Cucurella.
Big
Colwell.
guy, huh?
Colwell. You can say Levi
Yeah,
Colwell was
yeah.
there on loan.
They have an amazing scouting
Their
department. I
goalkeeper
ain't gonna lie.
too. They lost,
Yes.
right? They lost their goalkeeper too, right? This summer.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
did.
He got
They got
rid
an
of him.
amazing scouting department.
Oh.
Amazing.
Yeah,
And
he
these
said
men
this one's
still
better with his
turning it
feet, better
over.
with distribution.
Yep.
And you want to hear what's
Because
more scary? You want to hear what's the scary part too? Did the boy from Barcelona play yet?
Yeah, he played yesterday. He played.
Came on as a sub.
Came
Oh,
on as a
yeah?
sub.
And
He almost
Fati.
scored too. Should have scored. He was 1-on-1.
And Pedro, they came on as a subs. Both of them came on as subs. Yeah,
Yeah.
Ansu Fati.
yeah.
You know what the thing is
Fati.
about Brighton?
The
You know
team
what
cost
Brighton?
less than 20 million or something like that.
Yeah,
he
yeah,
said.
yeah.
But
You
I
know
thought,
the
it
Yeah, I
thing
was,
think
about
their
it
team
is,
cost less than 20 million or something like that.
I thought it was a loan
Mad.
though. No.
he's
a
on loan. Yeah,
from
he's on
Fati,
loan.
He on loan.
The
But
thing
I
is
think
about
there's
Brighton-
He's alone.
is there an option to
Yeah.
play in that there? In that,
No
that
option to
company?
buy. No, Barcelona ain't gonna sell him, bro. No.
I
Barcelona
don't think
need
so.
money,
Just
bro.
alone.
At some
Yeah.
point in time,
Yeah,
they're gonna have
just
to
alone.
sell.
The thing is, they're gonna sell their players for big money.
Not
See
him.
that right back? What's his name? Whatever he
The
is.
left back.
Left
Yeah,
back, sorry.
Yeah, that one.
The stupid man.
He can go for big money. He's the next one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ecuadorian guy.
Yes,
He can go for
El
big
Tucho.
money.
100 million for Ferguson.
Come to the light.
Ferguson. Oh, they said Ferguson next Harry Kane. He gonna be
100
big
million.
money.
100.
And I got this midfield. I can't remember his name.
Easy.
Spanish guy. Shit. I forgot his name. But he's real good, man. He's a midfielder or a winger. I can't remember.
He's from
Brighton?
Paraguay. He's injured.
What's his name?
Damn.
That's Paraguayan. The Paraguayan.
The
Yeah.
Paraguayan.
He's hurt. He's hurt.
He's good
Yeah.
too, man.
Um,
He's good too. He's
He's
gonna
a-
go
he's
for
a
another
young kid,
60
too.
million. The men turnover is amazing. Their turnover is
You're
amazing.
talking about Cisco,
And yes,
yeah, him.
bro.
Yeah.
and Cisco, he's a baller.
You see, so yeah.
And he's
They got him
young.
for-
He's what,
they- they-
See, so
19?
yeah. He's
They got him
19.
for like
19.
they got him for
19.
like chump change, right? Pop,
Chump
how much did you
change,
get him for?
bro.
More chump change.
Crazy,
Yeah.
man. Crazy.
I love you coming to the light, El Tucho, with the South Americans.
Bro, you see the name? I changed the name already, fam.
All right,
Come
that's
on
what I'm
now.
talking- That's what I'm talking
Jesus.
about, man.
You
That's
know what I'm
talking
saying?
about, man.
Yeah, bro.
All
And
right.
like I tell people, like if you watch the game too, like March, underrated players, but these men cooking. Pascal Gross, nobody will ever
Yeah.
think about buying him, but he's a key part of that team, bro. You know what I mean? It's
Mm.
madness, man. It's madness.
Yep.
The way they're coached up,
And then
man.
I think too as well with Brighton is the fact that they're giving these youth players the opportunity to
Yeah,
develop their craft. You know what I mean? A lot of clubs don't have the time to develop these players. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And Brighton right now is in a great project where they can bring in these players and develop them
it's
and
crazy.
profit from them. They're making
And then
great
sell them
profit.
for big money.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm here looking at the stats right now, right? Ball possession, 56% Brighton. Shots on goal, they had 8. United had 4. Free kicks, they had 12. I mean, United had 8 corners compared to their 1.
But check the passes.
661 passes.
To how much?
Oh my, to 497.
Yep.
Oh my days.
Almost 200 passes more, man.
like a complete domination.
Yep.
But the crazier part is, right? And we're in Manchester, they already bad. But you guys see their injuries?
I don't care. I don't care.
Wait,
We have to deal with that. We have to deal with that.
Didn't Lamptey played on the left back or something?
Yes, Lamptey played the left back.
That's
Correct.
crazy.
He did.
He cooked. He cooked on our left. Listen, I always rated that guy here. I would have loved us to get him, man. Always rated Lamptey. I know Pop's gonna say, yeah, I know. I know, Pops.
What am I gonna say?
Not good enough. Not Liverpool quality.
Now my only issue with Lamptey was injuries.
Injuries. It's true.
He was hurt consistently. Otherwise, I liked him as a player, but too many injuries.
I forgot he doesn't like Ward-Prowse, right? Right, Tucho? He doesn't like a Ward-Prowse, right?
Ward-Prowse cooking, man. We got them next, so we can see.
Yeah. Well, let's see then.
We'll see.
We ain't going to go West Ham next.
Yeah, West Ham, Ward-Prowse.
Ward-Prowse at West Ham.
Yeah, it is true. We do have them next. That is right. That is right.
Actually, my bad. Since we're talking about players that Crabs that El Tucho like, let's move on to Everton and the other Onana.
Yeah, we get to that one right now. Let me just show us some of these chats. Big up to Anfield Uncle Rod's peoples. Big up to Uncle Rod's. Make sure you go and check that channel out. Like, comment, right. Big up to 12th Man.
My brother.
Helpless Romantic. Listen, 12th Man was doing his.
Big up.
12th Man was doing his player rating show right earlier, and I was on there. Man, I used to see some of the ratings 12th Man against any players. I was like, yo, you gain a man like Gakpo 7? Really?
Really? I got a love affair with everybody.
Oh
man.
my days! I love his positivity, but it was like I was getting on him.
Now, if 12 man's positive, I'm negative.
Me too.
Yeah, like
it's true. Big up to Redbird as always.
Bless up, Redbird. Bless up yourself.
Hold on, please. Their new name is Man Divided. Shh, I like that one, boy. I like that one.
Hashtag Man Divided.
We gotta start hashtagging that one.
Yeah,
bro, it's always a pleasure to see you in the chat. LOL. Big up 12 man. Oh man, glory more like poorly, man. United and the Reds are in a mud. Oh man. Big up to M Tarmizi as always, bro.
What's up, Tarmizi?
Rod, man, you didn't look. I enjoying this, bro. That's the truth. Because I can't stand that fast bit. And you know my brother's a man, you fine. The man ain't calling me.
Big time.
Man ain't calling me a top. Like he know. He just leave me alone, bro. he know. Big up to Greg, man.
I know.
What does Chris of that Colombian player, Duran, who played for Villa?
On the run? You talking about the goal?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
What a goal.
That was a bad goal. That was a bad goal of the week for sure.
Now he needs to do that for Colombia because he's not doing that for Colombia. So he's not in good graces right now.
We gotta get him out some money there, Beijing Angel, you know?
Yeah, gotta put some money under the books.
Yeah.
12 man says a wounded animal is sometimes the most treacherous foe. They will be gunning for us more than their nosy neighbors, so hopefully we shut them down early. 12 man, honestly, this Manchester United team so bad they cannot come nowhere close.
12 man, a treacherous animal, you know what you do with them? You put them down.
You know
down.
The thing with Man United as well, Casemiro's reminded me of how Fabinho was playing last season, like his legs.
Oh, he looking bad, bro.
Yeah, his legs look terrible.
Yeah,
but they were always terrible, but they're looking worse.
Nah.
The system isn't helping him though. The system they're playing isn't helping him. That's the problem.
Casemiro was never fast though. He never had no legs. Come on, man. He was a very good positional player.
That's why he said the system don't help him though.
Yeah, I agree.
Iron wicked with this one, boy. You wicked with this one, boy. They need a red pill, not a blue pill. Oh my god!
They gonna get a chewy, man.
Last season, Savahag was about to result in double just desserts. Oh yeah. Oh man. Oh, peace out from Ireland. Big up, Ireland.
Man.
Biggest
Oh,
Irish
man.
contingent.
I do detect a big of negativity from you. Must be the effect of your crazy ratings.
Red bird on you, red bird on you.
Oh man,
Man
divided.
divided.
Oh man, this is too funny. All right, let me get to the next game. Chelsea. You might win the summer transfers, boy.
$1 billion.
Yeah.
Oh, listen. All jokes aside, Chelsea are poor, but I feel give them time, they're investing for the future because they got a lot of youngsters on that team. And I feel if you give them time and you give the manager time, they can be a good squad. Honestly,
Bro, how much investing you gonna do? You just spent $1 billion over 2 seasons.
No, but it just I think I kind of agree with El Tucha because
Yeah, man,
it all depends on what the owner wants. So now, if he wants instant results, then
they bought a lot of youngsters though. You can't get instant result with all these youngsters.
No, but I'm just saying if that's what his mentality is, he wants instant results, then it's not going to work out.
No, it's not going to happen. No.
But if he's looking at long term, then he has to stick. He had to stick by Pochettino and stuff.
Yep.
It's really that simple.
Bro, listen, that team in shambles too, bro. Yeah. How you can be allowed to spend so much money constantly and still be crap? That don't make no sense to me. They have no midfield still.
It's the
zero
goals, bro.
They got no goals. None.
Goals hard.
Goals
I don't think they scored more than 2 this year, have they?
I would have to check that stat, bro.
It's 0-0 with us.
It's only Luton. Luton.
It was like the Sterling hat trick, no?
Luton.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Luton was the only one where they scored more than 2, I think.
Okay.
Bro, that's madness. This team got Mudryk, that's cost one of 80+ million.
He's on an 8-year deal too.
They beat Luton 3-0.
Bro,
he's on that death row contract.
He is terrible, bro.
Tied up for life.
Mudryk is terrible. And then you got Mr. as Brian from our brother, Brian Collin. You got Tito Jackson up front. Did y'all see the clip with Tito Jackson after he beat the man and kicked that shot straight in that end up in your house, Beijing Angel?
Yeah, I saw it.
End up in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
I hope he didn't break any windows or anything, man.
Oh, no.
That was
just sending the bill. You got the money.
But like I said, honestly, I think there's a player there. That Jackson fella, there's a player there.
Yeah, in a weird way, there is a player.
There is a player there.
Yeah.
He's quick. He's big, strong.
He's quick. He's raw. He's raw.
Exactly. He is raw. Yeah. Great. But yeah, they're terrible. I mean, like it's just they just can't get the ball in the back of the net.
Big up John Rock.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
John Rock bigger. But the question you had just now was whether or not he can get time. Graham Potter didn't get time, so.
But
will the owner?
Graham Potter is not a world class. Graham Potter is not in the level of management. Sorry, as Poch.
No, but Poch is.
What you say that?
No, but Poch is Poch.
Where's Poch? Who was Poch? Potter managed. Brighton.
No, I guess, but I think also like over the years, his stock has declined though.
He went to PSG. Poch do PSG. Took Tottenham to the Champions League final. You understand? So I think he has a little bit more in his repertoire, so to say. So I feel they would give him a little more time because what's the point? You buying all these young players for a coach and then you just fire the coach? Like, come on, man. Don't make no sense to me.
You need results, though. At the end of the day, football's a results-based business. You need results. The injury,
that's the same thing with Man U
situation is unfortunate, but if you put Sterling and Enzo Fernandez and Mudryk on a pitch, that's 250 million plus.
That's madness.
You gotta expect some sort of results, to be honest. You're not conceding.
And then you added Caicedo in the middle there too.
I'm not even going beyond that. I'm just looking at your attacking
almost
third.
$400 million.
Those three are behind Jackson. You should get a goal out of them. You should be able to get a goal out of them. if we're being honest.
True.
Agreed.
But that's the same thing I was saying with Man United, right? They need results. So everybody has this faith in Ten Hag, right? What if he doesn't get results in the next 3 games? What happens then? Does he get fired? Like, you know what I'm saying? What happens, right?
Bayern
This
Munich
is
could be
what
long
knows.
for them. Bayern Munich
Huh?
could be a
Yeah.
long evening.
Yeah.
Bayern Munich could be a long
Yeah,
evening,
boy.
man. That's the
But
next
would they
match.
really fire him, though?
In
Would
Champions
they really
League.
fire
I
him?
don't know, but I'm just saying it isn't gonna look good.
Nobody wants
you
that
have-
man new job, bro.
You
Nobody
have to
wants that man new job.
question Pochettino.
They'll probably bring back Ali for them as a caretaker. That's what they probably do. They'll probably do that.
Listen, Mourinho said it, man. That team is a mess. He said it. But nobody believed him. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, let me move.
like
Bro,
Mourinho.
listen. You talk about Ali. Listen, Pochettino's a mess. You believe the man give Conor Gallagher the captain armband? What happened to
Yeah.
Sterling? What happened to Thiago Silva?
I know.
Wait, who got the?
You give a youngster like that
Conor
the
Gallagher was
armband
the
like you was
captain for the
trying to
last
sell
game.
me summer. Conor Gallagher was captain of the team on the weekend.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
shit.
crazy. I
Yeah,
saw
but
that too.
you-
I thought
your-
Thiago was
your
in playing, and I
captain's
saw
hurt.
Thiago.
The other captain's on the bench, so he's number
Thiago
3.
was the captain before.
Now, how is he? Pops,
No,
honestly.
Reece James and Chilwell are the captains.
Okay, fair enough.
Number
But
1
honestly,
and number
Paul-
2.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right.
Pops, honestly though, how in your right mind you want to give him the captaincy when you were trying to sell him, get rid of him this summer, but you got more experience like a Thiago Silva on the pitch, even a Raheem Sterling, rather than even an Enzo Fernandez, bro.
You gotta remember
You
something.
give
You
Conor
gotta remember
Gallagher.
something.
Maybe the team voted.
The captain's armband sometimes is actually that players select the captain. So it isn't just the manager saying, here's the armband. There's a player involvement and they say, well, look, this is the captain's group. No, that's a modern thing. Thiago Silva doesn't need the armband to do what he does. Thiago Silva is going to talk. He's going to lead by experience. So he doesn't need to have the armband on to still be Thiago Silva. But you give it to somebody and you say, you know what, maybe I can get levels out of him. So you give it to Gallagher and saying, well, all right, can I get him to go up a couple of notches? I don't need Thiago Silva to go up notches. I need him to go up notches. Because he's the key to the middle of the park. He's all the legs in the middle of the park. So maybe that's it as a confidence builder. And you're looking at that, the opportunity to say, well, here, lead the team out. Robbo led out the team. It was the same thing. Trent leads the team. You get different levels. So I don't think the armband has that much significance, to be honest. That's just my view, especially now with the fact that the players are voting on it and everybody's involved. So leaders will lead whether they have the armband or not.
Yeah, you got to earn your stripes.
Yeah,
You gotta earn your
and
stripes.
he isn't the biggest problem over there, to be honest. And he's fit. He getting condemned again, not much like Milner used to get condemned for it. That's because he fit. If he wasn't, if everybody was fit, he wouldn't be playing. If we're honest, he wouldn't be in the side.
Agreed.
Uncle
Uncle Albert,
his last.
I called him Antito because that
What
was
you
the
call him,
name that
Antito?
one of our fellow Bajan Reg crew that always in the chat, Mr. Brian Morrissey, named him yesterday. So I just continue with the vibes. Because he moving like Tito Jackson, that's the truth. He got the moves like Tito Jackson, but no end product. Let me just call it that.
He did without Michael.
Yeah, exactly. Man. Chelsea in the mud though. And I tell you guys, I can't even remember. Well, I had to look back, but I don't even think I had.
They should have won again, though. Let's be fair. They should have won.
They should have. They should have. They
They
should
should have
have.
won. They should have won.
They should have
Bournemouth
also lost
really didn't
because
offer that much, to be honest.
if Bournemouth had took their chances that they had, they could have been down as well.
Yeah,
Big
true.
time. So it could have gone either way. I think the fair result happened as a draw. Right? But
Yep.
Chelsea in bare trouble. And I don't see no way out for them for this season. This season will be another write-off, and then they got a lot of questions to ask. That's the truth.
Nah, you got players coming back. They got players coming back. And again, if they buy Ivan Toney, as we were discussing
Yep.
yesterday,
In January. Yep.
if they buy Ivan Toney in January and they get Nkunku back as well,
I want
as
him
well as
so bad.
Caicedo in form,
Pause.
that's a different team altogether.
Of course, man. I said that. Listen, that's what I said. Get them time with all their injuries back and everything.
But that's
They're
all
gonna be
ideal.
cooking.
That's all idealistic. You don't get time in the Premiership, so we'll see.
That's true. That's true.
But what's Tortoise is lived for a long time, so that's mad. But in
But
saying
Thiago's
that,
still
though,
quality though.
how are you still? Something gotta be done with you. I sorry, we gotta get to this. Something gotta be done with the rules, bro. How you gonna allow a team to just keep on spending money like that, left, right, and center, bro? How? I mean, I ain't care. I know that they get
the
away with
loophole is
it
being
this
closed
year.
now.
So, which means if the
Yeah.
whole closed, they've spent so much money in the past, they can't do it next summer because then they can be breach of FFP.
No,
Why not?
next summer they'll have to rein in the spending. No, next summer they got to rein in the spending because they can't
They
use
ain't gonna
the
spend shit next summer.
extended contracts and the loopholes. So, but they're not going to need as much next summer if you're being honest.
They still need a whole lot, pops, because let me tell you, that team don't look good at all. At all. In
Like I
no
said,
shape
man.
or form.
But
All the
they're
hype,
missing.
all
They're
that
missing. If you look at all of the players that are out, they're missing the players at any key positions that they want.
But we
I
had
still
a
don't
point of
trust
that
Nadia
too.
Sheely's supposed to be
Pops.
the man. Yeah,
were
no,
like
no.
that too.
Forget comparisons. Forget the comparison and all
We
the
were like
banter
that too,
and
though.
nobody don't care who got injuries. But if you look at the list, right? Nadia Sheely and Fafana supposed to be top centre backs, right? All right, bang, that's two. Caicedo and Lavia, two good centre midfielders. Bang, that's two more. And Nkunku was the attacking option. Ambrosia would have been a good number 9 option for Action Jackson, Tito Jackson to switch out with, right?
Mm-hmm.
One game a week, no Europe. Poch has them on the training pitch every single day to actually build something. There's a possibility. Again, then you add Ivan Toney to that mix and you got all of them together. It has to gel, yes. It got to work, it got to fit in and all that. But when you write down the players, you got quality players there.
They do, 100%.
So I can put some context to what you're saying, right? And this is my opinion. They can be so far down the hole, pause, that they ain't gonna be no way to dig themselves out. I ain't gonna tell you why he said that. I can read out their next set of fixtures for December 9th. Okay?
Right.
They got Villa next.
Oy.
They got Brighton after that.
Oy.
Mm-hmm.
They got Fulham, Burnley, Arsenal, Brentford, Tottenham, City,
It's tough.
Newcastle,
Yeah,
Brighton again, United, and Everton on December 9th. I just stopped you right there. Brother man, they can be so far down the hole, there's no coming back, bro. If they don't straighten this out within the next 2 games. I just telling you that right now, Pops. They can be down.
I won't say no coming back. Nah, I won't say no coming back because we were in the bottom half with them at one point last season. And we had a spell of games on all of a sudden we moved from where we could have finished 4th.
There's a point
so again, it still depends on the rest of the league because you can go on a 10-game run. So as much as as bad as this stretch is, right, up to December, and let's say they get 10 points out of that. They could probably get more, but let's say they just only get 10 points, right? The next set of games then is going to include the likes of Luton and Sheffield United and Wolves and the other teams that are in the bottom section, which again, if you get the players back in, you should be picking up win over win. Now, you could be cut adrift, arguably, but you get a 5 or 6 game spell where you win all of them games. All of a sudden, you move from 15th to 8th, and you're looking up saying, well, we only 2 points out of Europe or a win out of Europe, 2 wins out of Europe, whatever the case may be. So it still depends on what everybody else above them is doing.
They're 10 points off the top and 8 points off of top 4 already.
Behind who? I forget the top. Forget the top. They're not looking to
the
win.
top 4.
That's not what they're looking at. Look at 5th spot. That's their cutoff point.
12. So they're 6 points.
So once they can keep the gap between them and 5th, right? So 6 points in that stretch that we just called is going to be significantly wider because the way the games were called just now, I couldn't see them winning a lot. I probably had 10, to be honest. I give them 10 points because I heard some games. All right, that's 10.
I think the issue.
You have to wait and see.
I think the issue too is like all these games. I think if they don't pick up points before December, and you know how December is for the Premier League,
crazy.
Madness, bro.
The games come back to back to back. If they don't have cushion,
Thick and fast. Yeah.
if they don't have the points cushion for December to at least slip up in December, it's gonna be a tough time for Chelsea, in my opinion.
And they want to know where the wins can come from. I know Pops, you're saying that it's possible they can go on a run, but let me just be honest, right? In the last 5-6 seasons,
No, because in the games that you just call, right? You call all of the teams that are basically in the top 8, right? Bar.
yeah,
I gave them 9 points because that was 3 wins. I had them beating Fulham, Burnley, and somebody else. So you go. Because everybody else was higher, and so them against Man United gave me an interesting matchup, to be honest.
That's a rubber match. That's a rubber match. But let me just be honest, right? And this was my statement.
A lot of the other games sounded like losses.
Yeah, outside of Liverpool and City, Arsenal at times, and that's only because of last season as your snapshot. Well, the team is go on 10, 11, 12 game runs, bro.
Isn't going to be a 10-game run. So no. Don't get me wrong. Isn't a 10-game run.
A 4-game run.
You need a 10-game run to be us and to be City. If they win 5 games on the Spain, that's 15 points, right? At the right time, that's can be a 6, 7, 8 point turnaround, depending on again what the teams above you are doing. Because when they're playing the likes of Luton and Sheffield United, the teams above them are going to be playing one another. So City got to play Arsenal and Liverpool, got to play Newcastle again, and Brighton and Villa got to play one another. So those teams start taking points off of them, and that then allows the gap to be shorter. Again, this is all speculation. There's no guarantee because, as you can see here, Jamrock is saying they only got 6 wins for the whole year, 4 from last year and 2 this year, 4 last season and 2 this year, which is a crazy stat.
Yep.
And they still have to gel as a team. They still got gel as a team, to be honest. So as much as they are good players that are injured and not available, they still got Poch hasn't worked with them as a 15, 16, 17 man squad where all of them are there and he can actually pick his 11. He's being forced to pick what's there right now. He had a whole set of under 21s on the bench or under 23s.
Yeah.
So as Uncle Albert said in that center back, give me Dua Lipa.
Well, you know what's a funny thing though? If somebody tell me after 5 games that it would be Newcastle, Man United, and Chelsea in 12th, 13th, and 14th, I would tell them call and go suck an egg or something. That's crazy.
It's crazy.
12, 13, 14. Newcastle, United, Chelsea.
That's temporary though.
Temporary. Newcastle got Champions League, bro. It is, trust me, man.
So you think Newcastle ain't gonna finish 12, bro?
They ain't gonna finish 12, but ain't finishing top 4. I clipped that right there. No way. Not happening.
No, but of the teams from last season that qualified, you would have them as the one that's probably going to struggle the most because they didn't expand on the squad to the degree that you would need to play in the Champions League.
Man United didn't make it top 4 either.
Nah, they ain't even making Europe, bro. I'm in trouble.
Don't they have Bayern Munich the first game?
Yes.
Yeah, they got Bayern Munich.
It could be a long day.
They can be long. I can't wait to watch that.
Harry Kane like this is to look. Yeah, I can be with Tottenham, but I come in now. Call it. I come in. You understand? Yeah. Anyway, they're in trouble. Yep, they're all in trouble. Chelsea, United in trouble.
Them in mud, both of them. Speaking of Newcastle,
we could talk about the Spurs game too. That was a good game, exciting game again.
Speaking of Newcastle, they won 1-0 at Brentford. Grind out game.
That's what champions do, though.
Champions of what?
It doesn't matter. I mean, that's what good teams do.
Okay.
And it was from a penalty from Callum Wilson in the 64th minute.
That was kind of a dodgy penalty, no?
Yeah, it was a penalty.
But it was a dodgy one.
I didn't think it was for me.
It was a dodgy one too.
It was a very soft penalty.
Pops, what do you think, Pops? What do you think?
You saw the penalty, Pops?
The goalkeeper.
Trying to remember.
I think he moved out the way and the guy.
I remember seeing Callum Wilson score. Oh yeah. It was our guy Gordon from Everton. Listen to me.
Very dubious.
This is what he does best. No. This is what he does best, guys. He does that. He's the man that hits the deck fast.
Yep.
He sucked the keeper in and said, "I got you." Just
that
touch
was
me.
a very dodgy penalty, man.
Very,
It was
very dodgy.
unnecessary for the keeper as well, though. If you look at it from any
No,
angle,
but he pulled back.
What's
He
No,
pulled back
the
though.
keeper doing? It doesn't matter. Look at Gordon's position. Gordon turned sideways to ensure that he was between the keeper and the ball, and just saying, I only want to feel you breathe on me, and I'm gonna
Like
collapse.
falling over. Yep.
Yep. So as much as you're pulling back, as a keeper, you're on the floor, your momentum is taking you forward. You know what I can say? There's contact. That's the word that we want. There is contact. Is it enough contact? Blah, 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 blah. For me, I'll be honest with you. For me, that is not a penalty. For me.
all right.
But
Thank you.
I'm old school. I'm old school football. So it doesn't matter. If it was Darwin Núñez and he was collapsing like, oh sorry, just get up, let's go, man. But
Yeah,
is what
get
is
up,
this?
man.
This is
Get
this
up.
is football in 2023. This is what is.
you
McAllister
have
got booked
VAR.
for touching
That's
a
why you
man
have
and he
VAR.
collapsed. No, but it's contact, crap. There's the language is very specific about within the rules now. Contact.
No.
and
Don't say the rules, Pops, because
impeding and all that.
let me
But
call
that's what
spade
it
a
is.
spade. Some
The rules are
teams
the rules,
get
right?
them calls, and some teams just don't get
No,
them
but
calls.
forget the calls. If you read what the rule says, it uses the word contact. So when you review it, what are you looking for? The first thing that you review, they're saying, all right, guys, Beijing Agent and El Tucho, was there contact? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yeah, all right,
Yeah.
cool. Penalty given by Beijing Barnes on field. We go back to on field. Stay with your decision. Boom. That's it. End of story.
It's minimal, but contact is contact.
Unfortunately.
He's right in a way if you're being technical about it. But yeah,
Unfortunately, that's what it is now.
that's the way it is.
Yeah.
But Newcastle struggling as well, and I feel they need reinforcement. Their team has a lot of average players for me. Other than their first team, their bench is average for me, pretty much. And if you're gonna be
Yeah,
in
their bench
Champions
is
League,
not deep at all.
it is though, Pops. It is an average bench. How many teams Gordon could get into?
No, but
How many teams
you got-
Harvey
you
Barnes
got
could get into?
you got average starters. Harvey Barnes ain't bad. I mean,
Yeah,
he's
how
not
much
bad.
teams could he get into though?
He's not bad.
Above
Yeah,
it,
That's why I said
everything.
average.
All right,
Not bad as average.
Newcastle finished fourth. Newcastle finished fourth. So above them, Harvey Barnes plays on the left, so he isn't gonna get into any of the teams that would have finished above them, to be honest. And he won't get into our side, but he would be a useful backup if you had somebody better ahead of him. So
He
it
won't
depends
get
on
into
who you look
Brighton
at,
either.
who was ahead, who usually plays on the left.
Brighton.
But the issue is Almiron and Emsor guys, the guys that you should have rotated those out during the summer, to be honest. So a man like Almiron and Joel Linton for me would have been two players I would have said, you know what? Let's upgrade on the two of them.
Yeah, I agree.
Bang. And automatically you're better off. You got Isaac and Callum Wilson up front, so you got strikers that can bag. You can get goals. Callum Wilson on a good run right now.
How much teams Callum Wilson can get into? Honestly, man.
He's a good player, though.
Again, it doesn't matter. He's scoring goals for you, though, crap.
Average.
Again, isn't trying. Yeah. You might say average, but he's look at his goal count per starts over the last 20 games or whatever. He's on a good run.
Yeah.
He is, but it's still an average player for me. Like I said, their
To
best
upgrade
players is
striker
Isak,
is 100 million, crap. To upgrade a striker
Isak.
is 100 million.
Bruno,
They got the money.
and the Botman guy. That's it. For me, that's their best players. That's it. Everybody else.
Bruno, let me just be honest. Bruno has not been playing well this season at
Yeah,
all.
but
so
he's quality. Quality always
he
comes
is,
back.
but he's not been playing well.
You know what I mean?
But you call Wilson average and Wilson scoring. So you
Still
want a
average,
quality
you
man
know.
ain't working or a man not producing?
So yeah.
Wait, producing though.
It's still, it
Ultimately, you
doesn't
just
make
want
you a world
production,
beater.
crap.
It just makes you.
Everybody, yeah, but everybody doesn't need to be a world beater in the team. Once you get in production,
But my point is, though, Pop. My point is for Champions League
They're-
team, they're
team
very
is thin
average.
though. Yeah, they are thin.
They
Yeah,
need to
are
get
thin,
some more
ultimately.
players in for
Yeah,
them
they're
to
gonna
be
be
a
thin,
real
thin.
thing. And if they don't get Champions League next season, what's gonna happen then? Who's gonna come? I mean, yeah, you might find a few players coming,
Nothing.
but if they don't secure Champions League, I don't see them.
They
right
didn't
up
have
big
Champions League, but they didn't have Champions League and got the players. Some of the players
They
that
got
are quality.
Bruno. They got
Guimaraes
a
was
player.
there
Bruno Isak.
without that, right?
Finale is good too, crap.
And
Tonali
Tonali
is very
here.
good.
They was in the Champions League already, so they bring Tonali. Tonali's class, 100%. He's class.
He just don't want to be there. He didn't want to leave Italy. That's the
Yeah.
problem.
That's
And they
but
had
if
the
they're gonna get
bankroll.
that problem. If that's
had
gonna
the
be their
bankroll
problem, then
to
they
exploit
can't get players in. Then if you got issue where Tonali is an example of I don't want to be at Newcastle, even though the money is available. Then they're gonna have a challenge getting the players. So the other option is to move like Brighton and find the gems, the hidden gems, which obviously isn't easy because if it was easy, everybody would be doing it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
I think pops in regards to that. I think it's just certain clubs are built, I guess, differently to have the patience to develop these players. I think a club like Newcastle, like it's like they see the light in regards to like the funds they have in regards to like them being the Champions League. They don't got time to do the whole, oh, let me go to the gutter or the favelas or the hood to find these players and develop them. I need results now. Hence why the players are
Basic
targeted.
Angel, I told Lee, our resident Geordie, I said to him, is Eddie Howe the city equivalent of Mark Hughes? So it's Eddie Howe just warming the spot until you find that manager that's gonna be the one who comes in and gets the players to Newcastle. So Carlo Ancelotti style manager who obviously had the connections to bring in players. Is that the next move for them then? Because if you're not going to be organic, then you're going to find another way. If the other way is going to be, all right, let me get a big manager who's going to pull players in. Players are going to want to come to play for whoever X is. At one point, I thought it was going to be Conte, but Conte left, I think, a very sour note in at Spurs and in the Premiership because he and Eddie Howe actually had contracts that were running together. So they expired at the same time, and they said Newcastle probably picking at Conte as a replacement, but he messed it all up at Spurs. So I figured, and Eddie Howe did a good enough job to keep his job. To be fair, you can't qualify for.
But that's twice now. That's Eddie twice now. Conte do foolishness, Chelsea, and then now at Spurs twice.
Eddie Howe just warming.
I think he's probably burned the bridge.
Yeah, 100%.
But I think this is season. This is a season where they're giving him the chance, but their eyes are out there looking for, all right, who's the manager that is going to take us to the next level?
Mourinho?
Yeah.
De Zerbi.
I don't know the name. I don't know who it is, but why De Zerbi would leave Brighton to go to Newcastle?
Yeah,
got more money.
Because
they
might switch spots. Newcastle might be coming down while Brighton coming up. Maybe. Also, was yesterday at Old Trafford, was it the Mike's looking at their new manager?
If I was De Zerbi, I wouldn't get there neither. No, until that club fixed itself.
No, but the thing is that if Man United, if the board of Man United wants De Zerbi, they got to bring the whole thing from Brighton, the staff,
everything. And
then you'll see a change.
Transplant everything from Brighton to Old Trafford.
At the end of the day, though, man, nobody really wants to go and play at Newcastle. I'm sorry, it's just the facts of life, man. Nobody wants to play at Newcastle, bro.
You're on Newcastle net, bud.
Yo,
no, nobody wants to go play at Newcastle, bro. You gotta pay extra. You gotta do the wages bigger.
But you have the money though. But you have the money to pay extra. And if you get the manager with the pull, then you're gonna have a place where players can go.
Then you're gonna be fine. Yeah, spot on.
We'll see.
Let me see what Newcastle keep on doing. But the scrape by Brentford,
we follow him.
Arsenal, Everton. Grind out win for Arsenal. Trossard scored in the 69th minute. Good goal, but you know what's be when you going up against the Sean Dyche team, right? That man was not looking to win that game at all.
But honestly, can I say this? Everton actually played decent though. They weren't as bad. What? They weren't as bad. Boy. They had chances. They had chances, bro.
Yo, listen.
Man, y'all watch the game?
Yeah, I've never seen Pop act like that.
Bro, they had chances. They made the keeper work. There's teams that play teams and don't make the keeper do nothing. They had chances.
Listen, every ball that they send into that box, which is one of the reasons why Arteta took out Ramsdale and put in the other goalkeeper, because he is good at commanding the ball that comes in the box. Every ball that gets swing into that box in that game, his hands was on it. Every single one. He ain't letting none of them get their hands or the head on the ball. None. He had it controlled.
Everything is garbage, but I feel that they play a little better than they normally did.
Crap.
And for me,
El
Everton's
Tucho.
worse than garbage, bro.
yeah.
El Tucho.
Mm,
One shot on target. One
yeah.
shot on target.
I said they had chances. I
One.
said they hit the box, hit the ball in the back in that. They
That
played
man
better
Sean
than they
Dyche
played before. They played better.
should walk
Sean
out
Dyche
the
getting
door
fired. He getting
today.
fired. He getting fired.
Just go.
Bro,
That
you
was
know who their
embarrassing.
Yeah, but who
That
they
was
gonna bring in though?
embarrassing.
You know who their front two was? I can't even
Who?
call it front two because they ran a 4-4-1-1.
One.
You had the
One.
Korea with Beto in front of him.
Beto was
As
a
your-
lone up there, lone striker, running
He's a
a
good player.
lone channel.
He's a
I
good
want him
player.
to go
though.
down. I honestly want him to go down. They need to suffer, man. But yeah,
Honestly, Everton need to get rid of that.
25% possession, crab.
yeah, but you playing
25%
Arsenal, bro.
possession
Playing Arsenal.
Bro, it's bad.
at home, your yard.
You ain't good as
What you mean?
It's a man. Everything on
6
fire.
years these men win a game. 6 years these men win a game in your yard.
Yeah.
Come on, man. You could do better than that. Get beat
235
3-0.
total passes.
Get beat 3-0
in
playing.
game for Everton.
Get beat 3-0 playing. At least the fans can respect you and say, you know what? We came, we went toe-to-toe, we hit the bar,
Fuck.
made a couple saves, we get beat by the better team. You play that nonsense for 90 minutes and still crawl home then with nothing. Fans were leaving early yesterday. Fans were leaving Goodison early yesterday. Had enough.
And then you bring off Beto and you put in Dominic Calvin-Lewin, who can't do
That man
nothing.
is a supermodel, man. He's model dressing.
Man, he should just go on focus with the modeling.
Who's their next game? Who's Everton's next game?
I don't know.
Everton's next game? I can tell you right now. I think they got tough now too.
They got tough, yeah, of course.
You remember what I said when we did the
Everton got
prediction
Brentford
of where the
next.
standings was gonna be? I had them going down relegation. I said Everton was getting
They got
relegated.
Brentford next.
They can fire Sean
Brentford
Dyche and bring back what his name. What's that guy name that always
Fill in
comes
the
in?
cup.
Villa
Then
after.
Luton. And then Luton.
What's that guy that always
So,
comes into teams at the
next 3
last minute
games
and help
might
them?
be it for Sean Dyche.
Allardyce. Allardyce.
Allardyce. They're gonna
Big
they
Sam?
gonna fire Dyche and bring
Oh,
Sam.
God.
Big Sam back.
But they
That's
play
what
the
happened,
same though. It's weird. They play the same though.
They do.
They do. They do.
I think the league has just evolved. Like that way of playing isn't gonna help you anymore.
Sean Dyche football,
Yeah.
man. Dead.
It doesn't-
Like
it doesn't-
Burnley back
It
in the
doesn't
day.
work anymore, in my opinion.
Madness. Yeah, Liverpool 12, man, I put it here. Their mentality is just to get enough to stay in the league. But let me tell you, they missed the boat 2 seasons straight. Barely missed it. Last season was the last game of the season that get them out of relegation.
Last day at
See,
home,
this season, they are going down into the championship next
Yeah.
season.
Luton,
They are
Everton,
not
and
coming
somebody
out.
else.
It's Luton, Everton,
Luton,
and
Sheffield
probably-
United.
Burnley.
Burnley still struggling, guys. Burnley
Either
still struggling.
Burnley
You know.
or Sheffield United. Either one or two of them.
You,
Gonna be the
you heard what the
top.
coach
So
said for
Everton
Sheffield
only needs to be
United?
better than one other team. Luton and Sheffield
That's
United,
true.
they don't think can be able to make it. So they only got
Yeah.
better than one other team.
That's true.
You see, these are the things I talking about. You going to play a football match and you come into the pitch dressed like Long John Silver, complete with eye patch and a part on his shoulder. Oh my jeez.
He joking, right? He gotta be joking.
But the thing is that
But Calvert
Everton,
Lewin is very fashionable though. That's his thing.
He
He's
is.
always this.
He's
He's
very
You know,
going
he-
to focus on fashion then because he's a
he's
terrible
flamboyant.
footballer.
He's flamboyant. It's
But
okay.
his
Nah,
3
he's
years
terrible.
ago,
He's terrible. He
his stock
he might
was
be the
so high
difference.
3 years ago.
he might
3
be the
years
difference
ago, his
maker
stock was
between
so high.
them surviving and the other teams, you know. Because Calvert
Bro,
Lewin
he
can
has
find the
been
next.
no difference maker the last few years. He always on the injured list because he built
3
a-
years
They're
ago.
still in the Prem, though.
He just call it
They're
that.
still in the Prem.
3 years
Not
ago,
because of him.
everybody wanted to buy him. Everybody
Not
wanted to buy
because of
Calvert.
him, what? Because he built like a fairy, bro. He fragile, and fickle, bro. I just calling it built like a fairy. He ain't handbags and thing.
And the thing
Less
with
than that.
Everton, the thing with Everton, too,
Anyway,
they can't even buy their way out. They can't buy players
They
like that.
can't.
They can't.
Nah, they're actually in financial trouble.
Yeah.
Facts, Uncle Albert. Facts.
777 needs to come and buy them. But
Calma.
I'm not
Calma,
sure that they are
calma,
good
right?
owners either.
Let's not get in trouble, please. Calma.
Let me
Yeah,
move, man.
yeah,
It's a
yeah,
school night, and I got my kids to put the bed. So let me move.
All right.
Finish
We
it
can
out.
run through. We can talk about Spurs last, but we can just run through. Fulham beat Luton 1-0. Boring
As
game.
expected.
Yep.
Crystal Palace end up beating what? Oh, that was last week. My apologies for that one.
Crystal Palace get washed.
Who else player? Who else play
Crystal Palace
yesterday?
got beaten, man.
City beat the Hammers.
City
City
beat
beat Hammers. Come from one down.
Come from one down. Never in doubt.
Never in doubt.
That's like Liverpool.
Yeah. Fulham beat Luton. Villa beat Palace 3-1 at the last. That game went down to the wire too.
Did you guys hear?
all
Did
them
you guys
goals-
hear? Did you guys hear what the manager of Sheffield said after the game
What?
about the referees?
No, what did he say?
He cooked them.
Yeah,
Cooked them.
they had a lot of time
He
to
had a
after
rant. He had a
after a lot of extra time,
Yeah.
man.
He was, but he wasn't. He wasn't.
There was 16,
60 minutes. Who
16
does
and
that?
18 minutes in 2 games.
It's crazy.
That is
I
crazy.
think that was Spurs was one, and then was it Villa or Crystal Palace was the
It
other
was
one?
Villa. It was Villa because Villa scored them 2
Villa?
goals. They score the
Yeah.
first one in the 90th plus 8, and they scored the
It was
second
Villa.
one in the 90th plus 11.
Palace. Yeah.
The RB was
Yeah.
still running like a maniac at like the 90+ minute.
Yeah.
Diaby's
This
a
extra time thing is
machine, bro.
crazy, man. This extra
Yeah.
time thing is crazy.
But
But
15
the
minutes
problem
is
is
a lot of
another
time.
inconsistency in the officiating, though. Because I was watching, I saw somebody throw away the ball, and I said, "Wait, surely that's a yellow card." Nothing. I'm
Nothing,
sure I
yeah.
saw somebody motion to the referee for a yellow card.
That should be a
No
yellow
booking.
card
I said,
too.
well, I thought that was one of the rules.
Yep.
Because I know that this is going to happen where teams are going to say, hey, you're picking on us and not them. And that's the issue. Because that's basically what the Sheffield United the manager was saying.
The manager
And
was
the
saying,
referees don't understand that. Obviously, we need to use some tactics. Yeah, we're going to waste some time. But you're booking everybody in and adding on minutes for everything, you can kill us. We
Yep.
don't have the money or the talent, so we got to try what we could do our best to stay in the league.
the dark arts, man. The dark arts.
The dark art.
Yeah. And,
That's as they call
and
it.
the
Yeah.
crazy part is look how quick Trent got yellow. Right?
And
And
Trent
you
didn't
know-
even
and you
throw the
just-
ball like that. He just barely like rolled it on the pitch.
There's
still-
different,
really
like I
just
said,
did the
there's
ball,
different agendas because our captain just got suspension again because he mouthed off to referees. But there are video showing Pickford calling a referee
Pickford
a prick
curse referee.
and to F off. I want to see what's gonna happen with that situation now. And let me
Nothing.
see if they're holding the same energy.
Because Everton
Nothing.
is a nobody. Nothing.
Nothing.
Everton is nobody's. They ain't care about Everton. They don't care about Everton.
The rules are gonna relax as the season goes on. So this is gonna be a talking point for us when we say, well, you know what, look, they've stopped it. Are they gonna have a discussion? And after Christmas or at some point they can say, well, you know, we've relaxed the rules on whatever. They come up with some sort of statement. Because the reality is the players' vocabulary seem to be very limited if we're fair.
Listen, man, you don't teach me how to talk. I here to play football.
And let me get on to the last
That's it.
game, Tottenham versus
Wait,
Sheffield.
it seems very strange.
Yeah. And the Spurs beat Sheffield 2-1.
That was a lot of extra time, man. Jesus.
Last minute goal.
Late in the game as well. Yeah.
Late. They scored their goal. Bro, they scored the 2 goals.
In overtime.
90th plus 8 and the 90th plus 10. They were
Yes,
down
mad.
1-0.
Mad.
That is crazy.
I kind of like their
That's why
manager.
the manager went off.
That's way manager. And
Ange?
I didn't watch that game, but
Yeah.
man.
I don't know why. I like his vibe, man. He's cool people.
Yeah, he got energy. He got the right
Yeah,
energy.
it seems to be
Yeah,
cool.
he got
I
the
like
right
him
energy.
too.
Yeah, I like
Like Albert, the Spurs are a good team, but the Spurs
Yeah.
had one easier schedule so far out of all the teams. So let me see when they really start to play a competition, how they can play it. And like El Tucho said, they don't have much depth at all. At all.
Yeah, they're thin. They're very thin.
They're very thin. Very, very thin. Boy, crazy.
But
12.
They don't have Europe though.
No.
They do not have Europe. No, they're one game a week.
There we go. There we go.
Our next 4 Prem games could have a major determination of our title chances. They just be referring to Liverpool.
Don't agree.
I don't agree either.
Don't agree. Because we are one of those teams that could have a bad results in the next 4 games. Say a draw, a win and a loss. 2 draws, a win and a loss. And go and put a 7-8 game run. We're one of them teams that could go on an 8-game run.
I think we can't lose a game until January.
We'll see.
We can draw, but we can't lose, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Like I said earlier, you have to give yourself wiggle room for December, because December's gonna be tough. You gotta give yourself enough
December,
points.
January is a bad month for us usually.
Yeah.
Return.
Yeah.
So we gotta make sure we got time.
Yeah, exactly.
Tarmizi got a question. You guys watched Dembele's goal for Roma. He's a forgotten Argentine at best. He's one silky of a player. I like Pablo Dembele a lot. And yeah, he is a forgotten Argentine player. I agree.
His injuries have kind of like stole him from like superstardom, in my opinion.
He get lost in the wash, man. They lost in the wash of injuries.
Yeah. Albert said
like
he predicted Spurs to beat Arsenal. Yeah.
That's this weekend, actually.
Yeah, I predicted nothing, so I would take a draw.
So this week coming up, we have Palace playing Fulham, Luton Wolves, City playing Nottingham. Oh,
easy.
Brentford playing Everton, Burnley playing Manchester United, Arsenal Tottenham,
big game.
Brighton Bournemouth, Chelsea Villa, Liverpool West Ham, Sheffield United Newcastle.
We shall be going to the London Stadium.
Oh, it's away. We're playing away.
Nah, bro, we're playing at Anfield, bro.
Is it?
Yeah.
We're going to the London Stadium. You sure?
No, we at home.
Nah, we just play away, bro.
Yeah, we gotta cook them there.
Fair enough. Everybody can be back pretty much.
Yeah, everybody can be back.
We should be cooking for this game. We should be.
Yeah, we should. We should
be cooking for this.
We should. We gotta see who what lineup comes out for the Europa game for us. But
for Thursday. Yeah.
Champions League's tomorrow. I'm looking forward to some Champions League games.
Is it away or is it away?
Yeah. The first game is away. Yeah.
So I'll let you know. I can let you know if I can stream it or not. I will let you know.
Okay.
Watch along. I will let you know.
But we can do a preview show Wednesday night for the Europa game for Thursday. We'll let you guys know if you're able to do a watch along. If El Tucho and Beijing Angel can be able to do it. I know myself and Beijing Pops will not be able to. We will be out of that equation altogether. And then we back on Friday night for the preview show for the West Ham game.
West Ham's on Sunday, right?
On Sunday at 9 o'clock. So
Sunday.
Beijing Angel again. Early rise again. Just go to bed early.
My Colombiana.
I'll be fine and stuff.
Just go to bed early Friday, Saturday night.
Early on Saturday? No way, man. Gotta be up, man.
No, just stay up.
Stop it, Uncle Albert. You always do these predictions for nothing. Come on, man.
I like
West Ham playing good football.
Big up to the chat.
Good football.
Big up to the chat. Welcome to the thanks for watching for the first week in review. We will be doing this again next week, Monday, after the weekend's games. Hope everyone have a blessed night. Big up to you all.
Yes.
We will see you all on Wednesday night.
Good night, everybody. Love.
Good morning, everyone.
Yes.